Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. Now then, on today's video we've got something a little bit trick, a little bit special for you guys. It's the brand new Rlaarlo AK-917 carbon rolling chassis. Now you might remember a few videos back, a mate of mine has basically bought two of these. He's bought the aluminium roller and he's bought the carbon fibre roller. We've looked at the aluminium one and now we get to have a quick look at the carbon fibre one. Now this turned up the other day. Took a little bit of time to arrive, but nevertheless it turned up. And like I say, this is the all carbon fibre one, so this is the super trick version of the aluminium roller. Now this retails on Rlaarlo's website at the moment for 180 quid, which is about $223 approximately. Like I say, this is the roller, so it has got no electronics in whatsoever. You just get the rolling chassis, that's it. You put your own motor in, your own ESC, your own receiver, etc, etc, etc. So anyway, enough waffle. I am dying to see what this thing is like, because I have heard that it is a right trick piece of kit. But anyway, let's get this box open. Right then, in the box we get our instruction manual. We have a parts manual, and you can get loads of trick bits and pieces for these things. Rlaarlo do loads. Oh, a set of stickers. Rlaarlo do loads of trick bits and pieces for this, and they do all their own motors, all their own servos. If you want a receiver, etc, etc, you can have that. I mentioned the stickers. We've got in this bag, we've got some foam pads for something or other, probably to mount a receiver or something like that. It looks like we've got an aluminium servo horn. We've got some gears, we've got a steering rod, a servo bracket. We've got a metal wheel spanner, some some metal hexes, and looks like we've got a load of different gears, plastic gears and some metal gears, and what look like diff gaskets and some Velcro as well. Anyway, last but not least, and some more Velcro and some zip ties. Last but not least, we have the actual car itself. And this thing, let's take you up over here a bit, I think. There we go. This thing looks absolutely epic, I must admit. I love this orange and blue paint scheme. It's in the, obviously it looks like a Gulf Porsche. He did say I could pull the plastic off, so it would be a shame not to, wouldn't it? Now let's just pull the plastic off. Oh, look at that. Let's take these out. I'll have a look under the body, but we'll have a quick look around. Oh, stuck down there. So anyway, this body, this is the carbon fibre version, by the way. So this should be all carbon chassis, everything. This version actually comes with these really sexy alloy wheels, and they've got little tiny, I don't know if you can see there, little tiny brake rotors, and these are like a hex brake rotor and brake assembly. So they've got Rlaarlo stamped on the brake calipers there. It's really trick, that is. Let's have a quick look underneath. A bit plainer than obviously the aluminium one, but we can see the carbon fibre chassis there. I mean, it looks a right beautifully pieced together piece of kit, this does. Let's just take the body off, go on with rude not to. Obviously it still comes with the lights. I've got the lights in the front of the shell there, and they're all wired up. On this version, the carbon version, there is also a fan on the back of the shell, which is integral into the shell. So if we mounted ESC underneath it or near it, or perhaps we could direct some flow to the motor from this fan. But this, like the Porsche cars, there's a fan on the back, which is really trick. But the body, I must admit, the body is absolutely fantastic. It looks absolutely mint. Right, now we've got his clothes off, we can go in for a closer look at all that alloy and carbon goodness. This thing looks really, really trick, I'm not going to lie. We've got an adjustable, what looks like an adjustable motor mount there. Obviously there's a wide range of gearing that Rlaarlo supply for these, so those slots allow you to adjust the mesh from the pinion to the reduction gear. On the carbon version we've got a two-piece centre drive shaft. On the alloy one it's just one single shaft. On the carbon it's like I say, it's two-piece, supported by this really trick looking little alloy mount in the middle. Like I say, this version comes with the alloy wheels, and to be honest, they look as though they've glued these on better than they did with the aluminium chassis version, because there was a right mess on that one, but it looks like they've done a really decent job of gluing the wheels on this. But I just can't get over these little brake rotors inside. That's absolutely fantastic. Shocks, nice and plush, although I must admit these don't feel quite as nice as the aluminium version, but it might be because they might not have any oil and we don't know. But we've got a carbon fibre top shock mount there. These, I mean, although these shock absorbers don't feel as plush as the others, they're still really trick looking little units. Absolutely fantastic. We'll go around the back here. Let's have a look around the back. We've got the lights for the little flame. There's little LEDs in the exhaust, which sort of gives a flame effect if we want that. I think Rlaarlo do some sort of wiring loom for that. Like I say, we can have a look underneath that carbon fibre chassis. I can't immediately tell as if there's any great weight difference between this and the aluminium version. I mean, they pretty much feel the same as far as I can tell, but we've got an aluminium, carbon fibre top brace there, and that is supported on these little orange alloy brackets at the bottom. I mean, oh, we've even got a carbon fibre and alloy battery holders. that is super trick. That is. We've got a little steering saver there in orange aluminium. Again, that feels super smooth. I must admit, there's one thing I will say about these Rlaaros is they do seem as though the parts are really nice quality. I must admit, feels quite durable. Great big piece of foam there to support the front of the bodywork in the inevitable crash at 50-60 miles an hour. Anti-roll bars. There's a carbon fibre bracket at the back. I'm not sure if all these carbon bits you can get as an upgrade for the aluminium chassis version. I'm not sure. But yes, this thing is super trick. Now hopefully we might be doing some sort of a build video with this, and at some point we will definitely be seeing this running. I don't know when, but he is on about running either the aluminium one or the carbon fibre one, or possibly both. So hopefully in a future video we will actually see these things running, and we'll see if we can get some timed runs off them. But there we go, there is the carbon fibre Rlaarlo supercar, and it is a really trick looking piece of kit. I'm not going to lie. It's probably one of the nicest RCs I think we've ever had on this channel. It just seems so beautifully put together and really, really exotic. Transmission wise, I think this is pretty much the same as the aluminium version. We've got metal diffs front and rear. I think there's a plastic reduction gear, but you can get a metal upgrade version if you so wish. I mean, the thing rolls, and there's no motor in it obviously, but the thing rolls super smooth, it really does. And those, I can't get over how cool these alloy wheels are with those brake disc rotors on there. And the way that the calipers are stationary as well, that is really, really cool. I know it's only a brief look, guys, but hopefully we should see this thing running soon. I just thought you'd really appreciate to get to have a quick look around the carbon version before we smash it up now. I just thought it'd be interesting to have a quick look at it, unbox it, and have a look, see what you get with just a rolling chassis. Obviously Rlaarlo do a built-up one with a motor and all the electronics, etc. It is more expensive, obviously, but this is the version that you get to put your own bits and pieces in. Anyway, as ever, if you found this video of some use and interest, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're feeling that way inclined, hit that subscribe button for more similar future content. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again very, very soon. Thank you.